50s for Guest and Deploy, but not Sedge ahead. Derbyshire don't have far to travel this week. A 30-minute jaunt down the Brian Clough Way to Trent Bridge on the cards in round 7. The visitors looking to make up ground on second-place Nottinghamshire, who will be looking to prove a point after being denied a win they probably deserved at Lord's last time out. But the hosts are just 5 points ahead, little to separate the top 5 in Division 2. Masood has been in superb form to make his way to within 174 of 1,000 runs before the end of May, a mark last reached by Graham Hick 34 years ago. But he would only add 14 first innings runs, out caught behind off Pattinson. Notts took the momentum and ran with it. Godalming only able to add 11 before he fed James in the cordon off the bowling of Patterson. And Madsen followed to the very next ball, caught behind. There'd be no hat-trick for Patterson, but Derbyshire had a bit of work to do. 3 down and still yet to make it to 50. They finally got to the mark after 20 overs in the middle with a streaky boundary by Guest, and he was looking in fine touch. Pattinson launched over the leg side for the first 6 of the day. They were just 11 away from 100 at lunch, cause for belief for both in the first session at Trent Bridge. Deploy and Guest had themselves a 50 partnership after the break, but attention turns to the scoreboard. Deploy's shot uppish, Pattinson left frustrated, 100 runs up for Derbyshire. Guest soon had his 50, scored off 68 balls, reaching the mark with a bit of luck, the top edge falling harmlessly between fielders. But Broad made sure he wouldn't get much further, out for 51 when the England bowler rattled his stumps. Deploy and Rees are often called upon by Derbyshire in these kind of situations, and the partnership excelled once again, first by taking Derbyshire beyond 150, and then they put on a 50 partnership for the 5th wicket, scored off 103 balls after an hour in the middle together. With 4 pushed through the offside off the bowling of Lyndon James, Deploy went to a well-made 50, the mark reached off 108 deliveries. It was 50 and out though, Mullaney with the first wicket, the Derbyshire number 5, LBW for 57. Derbyshire avoided further damage before tea, the score 191 for 5 at the break. The pause in proceedings was kind to Derbyshire, who returned to the middle and wasted little time moving beyond 200, Hughes with a towering 6. But the match was a bit of a tug of war, and Nottinghamshire replied with another wicket. Rees, out for 49, agonisingly short of his 50, flashing a catch off Pattinson to Slater on the backward point boundary. And they built on the wicket, Slater haunting his old side with the first ball he bowled, even if he didn't realise it at first. Moores with good work to whip Thompson's bails off. On loan Lancashire bowler Liam Hurt took them past 250 with a boundary early in his innings, but Nottinghamshire were finishing the day in the ascendancy and had another wicket. Hughes, the last of the recognised batters, out LBW to Broad for 33. Derbyshire would soon be 9 down. Hurt out LBW to Patterson White for 13. There was no change to the score when Patterson bowled Potts for 7 to wrap up the innings. Derbyshire all out for 260, and even first couple of sessions had given way under Nottinghamshire pressure, and they flourished in the evening session. Deploy and Guest had led with 50s. Rees unlucky to join them, but Notts had prevented them getting too far. 3 for Patterson came at a cost of just 36 runs. They'd have 22 on the board as well when play came to a close on day 1 at Trent Bridge. Notts will certainly be the happier of the two sides. The deficit when they return will be 238, a lead they will be confident won't last for very long.